Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Kayla with Goddess Angel Divination. Oh my god. So look what I just saw. I just cut the deck and we have the 10 of Cups here for you. That's so awesome, dude. Like, because this is going to be like for everybody. So this is just like, you know, for everybody. Okay? So, yeah. So we have the 10 of Cups, which is really nice to see here, especially with, like, you know, the Buddha that we've got right there. He just looks so happy. It makes me so happy to see his smiling face. So now you're going to be able to make a choice that will probably make you happy here. And you could be, like, you know, uninvested in something else. Like, you could be, like, maybe you had something that made you feel comfortable and you could be uninvesting like from that, so that way you can make a choice to like some kind of happiness, which is really good. And like this is like confirming the fact that there's a change here with the tens. Okay, and then this is very important. So that's the messenger of air, so the Knight of Wands or Swords. So this is like a message that's coming with a lot of flair. Oh wow, and look, we have the messenger of Wands, so the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Wow, thanks. That's really cool. That's really cool. Isn't that cool? So let's go ahead and see what else we've got here. Alright, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles, really expressing the fact that things are just changing in your world. Like, with the 10 of, like, honestly, all the 10s here, like, all 10s, like, are here. And, you know, they're all here to, like, show and tell us that things have like kind of ended with one thing and now we're moving towards a new thing here, something that we feel is very like flamey, like something that like inspires us and is also like intellectual and logical. You know, we have like, you know, thought of like the certain things that we're inspired by and we would like to take action here. And you know, this can be like, you know, your person taking action to you, or like, you know, vice versa with you taking action towards your person. And this is going to be like the Hanged Man. So you're going to also be what is it, you're also going to be like changing your perspective about certain things. So we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is going to express the fact that, you know, this is going to be like, you know, the logical energy is going to be moving slower than maybe, you know, maybe you might think. Like, you know, maybe the logical energy will cause us to move slower, to move slowly here, right? Because we've got like some kind of fire in our belly to do something. So, you know, we start thinking about what kind of actions we can take, what we can say in order to make this work. And also, it's going to be very logical here with the masculinity in these two cards, for sure. And then we have the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, this is really going to fall here where this is here. So, now the Ace of Pentacles is really going to express to me that, you know, like this is just going to be like a new start after, you know, we have completed something, you know, on our journey, right? We've completed something on our journey. We've had like this aha moment, and you know, maybe there's like certain things that like, you know, are that are like, you know, that we're like overthinking about because of the amount of passion that we can feel. Because the Knight of Wands is super intuitive. They can like really sense like anything because of the amount of awareness that they have. You know, they're able to draw other people's awareness, like to see what other people's awareness is, where other people's awareness is, and where they're able to direct their own awareness towards, you know, but they could be like, you know, putting their awareness, you know, it's going to be better to like maybe not be so much into like this energy here, because this would be like, it would have been nice to see like a Knight of Cups too. So And the Six of Swords. You know, honestly, with this energy, it's almost like you're using your light to guide you. Like, you know, and you're not really like holding back from that. And you're really taking a lot of initiative. So a Knight of Cups would be nice to see, but it's more of an energy of, it's kind of in the energy because we have the Nine of Fire. So the Nine of Wands is going to express the fact that, you know, you're going to be, you know, holding back towards certain things to a certain degree. Maybe is there a certain there's like an action that you would like to take right now because, like, you know, we're kind of like coming to a completion and a new start, a new beginning, a new year right now, for me at least, you know, and you know, things are going to be changing. Like, this is like the completion here. So yeah, okay. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and wow, look at all this pentacle energy. This is really expressing the fact that there's going to be something that you're going to be drawn towards within the new beginning. Like, you know, you're going to be very attracted to whatever it is that starts anew for you. And, you know, or your person, like, you know, this would apply to you and your person because this isn't a reading for everybody, okay? So we're all taking action towards things that we want after an ending here. We're all going to be taking new actions. Maybe this can be something, because this is definitely from the past, and we do have the energy of not only Cancer, but manifestation here with the 9 and the 6, expressing the fact that, you know, what is, you know, up is going to come down here. And maybe, like, you know, what you think, like, you know, whatever you're thinking is also going to be affecting, like, you know, your feminine energy too. So your thoughts and your feminine energy are very, like, you know, in tune with each other right now. And the 3 is just going to symbolize the energy of, like, you know, not only your feminine and your masculine, but like the higher source that's above you, right? That, you know, like, is, like, you know, all of you, right? And then we do have the Three of Pentacles, right? Expressing the fact that after this change, there's going to be, like, you know, an energy to want to keep and make things better, make things, you know, look nicer. You know, you don't want to just toss this, like, everything that you've gone through. You don't want to really maybe just toss it away. Maybe you want to start something new with it and fix it and see, like, you know, how it can, like, see what you can do to help it. Right, because I've got a piano that I'm, like, literally going to take apart and put back together. Like, that's my new venture. Alright, so now we've got the Eight of Cups, really expressing the fact that you're going to be leaving, you know, old things. Like, maybe this could be even like a person. Maybe a person might even feel abandoned, you know, to a certain degree, because this is the ship that you would be on here. Definitely. And, you know, with this 8, this is, like, definitely matching. So somebody here could be feeling overwhelmed by the fact that, you know, like, you know, somebody in their life could be moving on. You know, that could be you or your person. And this could cause, like, somebody here to want to take, like, you know, actions. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah. So definitely a lot of Virgo energy. So that could be a Virgo. And then we have the Tower. Yeah, so you're going to, like, maybe, like, you know, try to move away from things that could collapse in certain ways, so that way you can receive your wish fulfillment here, because the 9 of Wands is going to express, like, you know, like that Knight of Cups energy, because, you know, that's there. And we are going to express that with the 9s here, because the feminine energy is actually going to be, you know, guiding you to certain places, right? Because the Knight of Wands is just very intuitive here, where he's able to be very psychic and be able to be, or she, you know, they're able to be very, like, you know, in tune with awareness. And awareness is, like, you know, everything. Like, awareness, if you are able to become aware of things, then that's, like, you know, like, that's when you've become Buddha. You know, you hit, you know, that's Buddha. Like, Buddha is able to put his awareness into himself, right? And that's the point of, like, Buddhism, you know. So it's all about your awareness with Buddhism, because that's that's really, honestly, I really believe in Buddhism, like 10,000 degrees. I probably was a monk in my like previous life. But either way, let's look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. Oh no, but the Queen of Swords, expressing how intuitive but intellectual she is being here and receiving all of the facts here. You know, this is about like, you know, this person, they are very in tune with the awareness, and because of that, they receive the facts. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Because when you're like, when you are like, you know, in like when you are aware of everything, you can become aware of anything. You know, you can like let your awareness wander. Like, I mean, but be careful with that, because you know you don't want like, you know, just be careful with where you put your awareness, because there are some places where you can put your awareness and other places where you can't, because it can be dangerous, or you know, and you should really consult with your feminine energy before you become aware with like anything, because you know things like, you know, like things do like, you know, I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but it's like, you know, it's just like, you know, your awareness is very special. And yeah, because your awareness is like basically like the light source that you have, and it's like, you know, the one thing that like, you know, everybody who like, when people don't have awareness, like they like are tend to be drawn to people who have a lot of awareness because of their power, because when you have a lot of awareness, you have a lot of power. But we do have transformation here, and this is going to be the fact that, you know, the tower is going to really change something, and you're going to want to maybe even like stand like, you know, your guard. You're going to want to like, you know, hold back from like whatever happens like in regards to this tower, because it's going to like end something here. And I'm really kind of really drawn to like the 10 of Wands. So that just means that there's just one Ace of Wands, like, you know, that just means that there's like an extra wand there. So that's going to express the fact that express your awareness in regards to certain things here, because the 9 of Wands is like, you know, kind of like a hermit too, because they are able to see, like, you know, awareness is very important here. Use your awareness. And then we have the 3 of Wands here. This is about having foresight. You have a lot of awareness, like, you know, in regards to somebody here has a lot of awareness, where somebody or you could also be overthinking certain things, but about like, you know, moving forward and abandoning certain things. But you know, you have the facts on like where you should be, like, you know, what you should be investing in and focusing your mind on. The Magician, you're really going to manifest everything here. Like, you're going to manifest whatever you foresee here, because maybe you could even foresee like this ship coming toward you after leaving something else, right? You can see something coming toward you after leaving something else, and like, you know, you're still in this ship. And you know what, it's not even the fact that you see this coming towards you, because I'm just thinking about rider weight. But if I read this actual card, then it's about like the fact that, you know, you're moving forward in this boat, and you know, maybe you had to leave something, you know, in the past, right? And now, you know, you can totally see like, you know, everything like clearly now. And you can see everything now, and you can like foresee all of the manifestations that will be playing out very soon. Like, your intuition and your awareness is like snappity snap snap snap. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah, a lot of like, you know, a lot of energies, you know, because the Magician is about like, you know, manifesting something, and it's just in fruition. It just is not gonna stop. Like, once you've like, you know, put the energy out, it's going to receive, it's going to come back, you know. And this is also about being an alchemist and maybe trying different ways of like thinking or like being, so that way, you know, you can achieve like a certain way, right? But this is more about like, you know, your manifestations really just coming back to you. And then we have the Chariot, which is also expressing the fact that, you know, our things come back to us with the yin and the yang here, but also showing me the fact that we are like this is in fruition. Like, whatever you manifested is in fruition, and it's changing things in your life. So if you've like changed, you know, your way of thinking, that's already a start of your manifestation coming in like to fruition. Okay, so yeah, and I love how these threes are here. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get like some more cards. I'm almost done, I think. And now we do have the Page of Wands. This was coming out a lot earlier. This is about getting very excited about like your new venture. And then the Eight of Pentacles and actually starting to work on things here. Definitely. Because your manifestation, and if like you have like manifested something, it means that somebody is going to get inspired and they're going to start doing it. Because in order for something to happen, like in order for things to manifest, like, you know, in the 3D realm, because like it's like, you know, one thing to just dream up a dream, and like that's like, you know, manifesting, like, you know, that's just manifesting, and we barely have to do anything for that. We just have to dream and think about it. But in the real world, like, you know, not the real world, because it's all the real world. It's all real. There's nothing fake about anything. But this is definitely showing me that, you know, you're going to be getting excited to put work into whatever it is that you've been manifesting. And this could be also like loving like a new job too, like loving like whatever that you do here. But the thing is you have to let go of like the ways of thinking. Like, you know, if you've been like, you know, overthinking certain things, this can also make you like want to like really take action here with the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is very competitive. You know, like really wanting, and like also don't like, you know, don't mind other people, because, you know, other people have like literally nothing to do with you, you know. And don't listen to other people's ideas or thoughts about like, you know, whatever it is that you were doing. I had like this idea in my head like before, like when I woke up, like because like you know, I had this really weird dream that someone told me, like, you know, that something like they told me a lie, and then I found out later in the dream that they weren't right. So don't listen to people, because like, you know, they don't really always know exactly what they're saying, or they may be just trying to like, you know, like get you like, you know, worried in some kind of way, you know. So don't like, you know, feel like you have to rush things, because this is about like being in a race really, and like trying like your best to win, you know. So yeah, what else is that? So this is going to be about like, you know, the new opportunity that you have here. Maybe like really wanting to start like, you know, something new. Like, you know, you want to get to the finish line first, or your person wants to get to the finish line first. So that way, you know, they can like, you know, create something here with you, because strength is all about like really creation. And then we have the Three of Cups to create a good environment for, you know, you to, yeah, because that is really just expressing the overthinking from like the competition that comes from overthinking. And the Hanged Man to gain a different perspective. And this is going to be, you know, the Emperor here. So definitely you could be dealing with the masculine energy, who definitely wants to like, you know, move forward towards you. There's been a lot of things that have changed, but, you know, you could be holding yourself back for the feminine energy. Feminine energy could definitely be holding themselves back, and the masculine energy. It's all about like, you know, everybody, honestly. So, you know, with the love readings, definitely I see that, you know, somebody is going to be like, you know, withdrawing their energy from something, so that way they can start something new with something else, and they really feel like they've changed their perspective because of like, you know, the ideas that have popped up in their head. So yeah, don't be so like influenced, right? Because, you know, we don't want to be too influenced by people, because we want to make sure that, you know, we don't listen to people, but we listen to ourselves, and we have like a voice for ourselves, and like, you know, a voice for like, you know, our own self, and not have to like listen to other people. We have the Two of Wands. Making a new direction, making a new, and this is going to be a new path that is going to open up an opportunity for the Divine Masculine, which is not only your person, but also you. So you're definitely going to be, you know, opening up new ways of like thinking, new ways of being, and new ways of taking risks here as well. After, like, you know, things close out, like, you know, after, because like, you know what has closed out for you. You know that there has been a completion to something, and now, you know, you're working honestly with God to make things happen for yourself in your own discreet way, and that's happening for everybody in like the world. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I'll go ahead and leave it like that. You guys have a lovely day, and I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, enjoy my day like how you should. So be yourself and love yourself, and, you know, do yourself as much as you can. And like, you know, I mean, we should also like try to meditate with ourselves, so that way, you know, you can like find clarity and everything. So just keep on being who you are, because you're amazing, and you're loving, and you're beautiful, and you're sweet, and you're kind, and, you know, you are like beautiful. So just make sure that, you know, you're amazing. I mean, just make sure that you tell yourself that you're amazing, and make sure that you be amazing, because it's like one thing to like, you know, because we have to be it, right? We have to be that amazing energy, right? We've got to be it to succeed it, right? So let's be it. Let's be what we're gonna be. Let's be awesome millionaires, okay? So yeah, we'll go ahead and call that. You guys have an amazing day, okay? Love you. Bye.